Hey!
Episode
It's a podcast.
4, I think. Is it?
Yeah, episode 4.
Episode 4. With Jack.
Hello.
Logan.
Hello.
And Jasper.
Hi.
And me, Michael. Woo!
Fuck you, Michael.
Mikey.
You! You! So we actually are on time, this week.
Yes.
We're
Same cast.
getting better at this stuff, guys.
Yeah.
Hopefully next week will be a different cast. Who knows?
Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully. I was planning on it.
People might be getting tired of our shit.
After 4 episodes, really.
Yeah. Well, we
good
are
shit, guys.
insanely popular. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Like, people bump into me in the street and then they're like, "Hey, you're that guy from that thing," and I'm like,
That
yes.
has 12 views.
Yeah.
Guys are like internet sensations.
Yeah. Yeah. Totally. So
As you could probably tell, we have nothing to talk about.
I was in a car accident this week.
Oh yeah, I
Oh.
remember you telling us.
Yeah,
So
that
go into
sucked.
detail.
share.
Alright, so it's going like 35 miles an hour, as you do. I don't know what that is converted into whatever you guys drive.
That,
We don't
but
use.
I think
kilometers,
50 kilometers, something like that.
But I had my dog with me. He decided to jump in my lap, so I looked away to push him back into the passenger seat. And I looked up. I was like, "You need to be driving, man." No, but and then I looked back up and it was too late. I rear-ended a guy and then made him rear-end another guy.
Oh.
Yeah.
So was he pretty pissed?
Luckily it wasn't his car. It was a county car, not like police or anything, but it was like someone that worked for the county.
So he wasn't that pissed.
No. I think he was pissed at the fact that I made him late for his job, but
Yeah, you would get pretty angry.
I would have taken it as I'm not coming into work today.
Yeah, I need rest. I'm in shock.
Whiplash, man.
Yeah.
My neck does still hurt, my shoulders hurt, my chest hurts, all that still hurts.
Walk it off.
But, I mean, good news is I'm getting like $4,000 for the car to fix
Wow.
it.
That's good.
From who?
The insurance company, obviously.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's a lot of money.
USAA got my back.
Well, it's fake money, so that's in real money. That would be about like £2,500 or something.
What? Would it be
But-
more in pounds?
No, it's
Yeah, it's about. He's actually almost right. £2,410.
yeah. I know my exchange rates.
Well, look at you.
Probably
Yeah.
from buying all that stuff online. Hint, hint.
Yeah, probably. Speaking of which, there's so much new stuff in the Rooster Teeth store that just I want.
I bought some of it already.
What'd you get?
I got the Ryan Haywood Airlines shirt for my brother for his birthday because that's what he really wanted.
Sweet. Good
Yep.
choice. Good choice.
I got him the Grand Theft Auto poster that Malleus made.
She has made some sick
Alright,
artwork.
Yeah, I got that poster, and then I got 2 of each of the vinyl stickers. I don't know if you've seen those. The Achievement Hunter and the Rooster Teeth logo
Oh, yeah,
stickers.
yeah.
Yeah, those are pretty cool.
Everything they make is pretty cool.
Yeah, there's a couple of the earlier shirts that I'm kind of, I'm not really too keen on. But most of the stuff is definitely worth the price. Maybe
I mean, it's fairly cheap. Like, shirts are like $19. If you go to any normal store, they're usually like $20, $25. You just have to pay shipping and handling.
yeah. But Yeah, I suppose you get what you pay for, I guess.
Yeah. As soon as I figure out how to pay there, I'll give them all my money. Which isn't a lot, but still.
Just buy everything.
I wish I was that rich. I would
Yeah.
buy everything.
I'd probably go quite crazy.
I already have too many of their shirts. Like, I have maybe like 8 or 9 of them.
That's almost one for every day of the week.
Yep.
Gotta diversify,
So-
man.
I had to think about that for a second, to be honest.
There's did any of you guys hear about the big news things that happened?
Big news things that happened.
Um,
I heard that Google is basically trying to create a monopoly.
Microsoft created a new voice thingy for their phones, Cortana.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
I like it. I've not got a Windows phone, but I've like watched the videos and I like it.
Many a nerd
That
will
sounds-
probably buy that.
yeah, it seems pretty cool. Better than Siri.
Yeah, Siri sucks.
Is this what you're looking for?
Bing bong.
My phone,
Siri, why do you suck?
and I'm running around with a cheap ass
I
phone.
don't know what that means. If you'd like, I can search the web for Siri, what do you suck?
Okay, that was brilliant.
That's quite alright, Siri.
Oh man, I wish I had voice recognition stuff on my phone, but unfortunately I have a cheap ass phone.
Yeah, so that.
I got this for free, so I can't complain.
Wait, you got a free iPhone?
Yeah. My
Siri,
brother-
what is my name? What the hell kind of voice is that? I did not pick that.
Could barely
I
even
I
hear
couldn't
it.
even hear what it said.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
quite. I've turned it down because you guys were complaining that my iPhone was going off.
Well, I mean, there's a silent switch on the side of it.
Yeah, I know, but I don't. I still want to hear the actual noise.
Can't you just put your phone on vibrate or something?
I usually can't hear the vibrations.
Yeah,
You're not supposed to
you're
hear them,
supposed to
you're
feel them, okay?
Well, it's on my desk. It's not in my pocket.
Just put it in your pocket then.
Put it
I will-
between
I'll-
your legs, you'll feel it then.
I'm fine, thanks.
Speaking of Cortana, it's pretty cool that they got Jen Taylor to do the intro for the first episode of Ruby. The
Oh
narrator
yeah, I
in the
saw about
beginning.
that.
That's actually pretty cool.
Wasn't this like last year?
Yeah, but I'm just.
And I didn't
Yeah.
even know that. Holy shit, now I have to rewatch the damn episode.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
It's the very first episode.
I was watching it and I was like, that voice is familiar.
I
It's
knew it off the
familiar."
bat.
Yeah. It's the same with who does Joel voice? He voices one of the teachers.
He probably voices the one that goes super fast, as I imagine.
Yeah, I can't remember the teacher's name, but when I first seen it, I was like, I know this person. Who is it? And then it wasn't until the scene that finished, I was like, oh, it's Joel.
I remember that Ryan was one of the teachers as well in Ruby.
Yeah, he was.
Dr. Ooblik.
Is that for Ryan or is that?
That's Joe.
Ah, he was also one of the detectives as well.
I haven't seen the show, so I don't know.
You should really watch
Pretty
it.
good, actually.
I've been meaning to.
Yeah, you should definitely. After we're finished with this, definitely watch it.
Well, I haven't really been caught up on any of the Rooster Teeth stuff. I mainly just keep track of Achievement Hunter right now because I haven't had a lot of time to watch anything. So
You
I'm
and your
like,
work.
I'm a few months behind on the podcast, the No.
Yeah, it's crazy how much content they put out every day.
It really
Because,
is.
I mean, you have to wonder.
Insane.
I mean, Achievement Hunter produces a Let's Play every day, and then some stuff in the weekend like full play and all that jazz.
Sometimes even a bonus. Let's
Yeah,
play.
and then
Sure.
those Let's Plays aren't short. It's not like a 10-minute video. It's always half an hour or more. And then you have the podcasts, and soon they're going to start with the new RVB season and all that shit. And,
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy that they put out so much content, and you have to put so much time into keeping up with everything. But I don't mind. It's pretty hilarious, so...
Yeah. I mean, also as well, alongside the Let's Plays, there's also Go, plus,
Hunt.
achievement guides for any new game, Hunt, Trials Fails of the Week, AWU.
With those though, they kind of mention or make note of the fact that they have like a backlog of all those saved up, especially Go. How there'll be like 3 episodes of Go,
Yeah,
and they're
where
all still wearing all the same clothes because
Yeah.
they just record them back to back, just to get the content, and then they spend like the week editing them and all that.
Yeah, I don't mind that. I mean, it's...
That's a smart idea.
Yeah, it is pretty
Yeah.
smart.
Definitely.
Especially now that they're going to be moving, they're not going to have time to record.
Well, aren't they in the middle of moving?
Yeah, they should be, or they're getting ready to. Anyway.
I think...
And I don't think it's gonna upset their schedule that much.
No, because I think they said they have like plenty of stuff saved up for like these occasions, like when people take vacations or they
Yeah.
move offices.
Let me quote something about the thing that Barbara just tweeted, I think 20 minutes ago. Backing up my desk for
Barbara.
the office move, finding things I forgot I had. So I think they're in the middle of the move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're packing up your office, it can't be that far away.
So I'm kind of excited to see what the new office is gonna be like.
I hope they...
It's got to be bittersweet for them, though. Especially like, who was it that mentioned it? Chris or Miles? Who said that was like their first office?
Yeah, I think the Achievement Hunter guys are going to be a bit glad though, because it's probably not going to be as cramped.
Yeah.
I think it might have been Barney that mentioned on either the podcast or the No that because they have like all the monitors and the Xboxes and all like the stuff, it's so hot in the room they have to turn the AC up so that every other room surrounding the office is just freezing.
Yeah. Like they're right next to the conference room, and
Yeah.
every time AH is like recording and whatnot, they say the conference room you have to like wear sweaters even if it's like 90 something outside.
I do not know what that is in Celsius.
That would be
32.2222222 degrees Celsius.
was gonna say
There
about
you go.
30. So, yeah, it's hot in Texas, surprisingly.
I mean, I just run my computer and 2 TVs and it gets hot in my room.
Yeah,
my room's probably about a little bit smaller than the AH office.
yeah, it's quite a small space to fit 6 guys in, and then sometimes if they're filming like a behind the scenes or something, there'll be Caden and Lindsay in there as well. So 8 people, and then what? 12 Xboxes, 12 monitors as well. Yeah, that's quite a lot of equipment as well. A lot of wires.
And it's funny how warm computers and Xboxes can get, because Jesus Christ, if you keep your Xbox on for a certain amount of time, it gets pretty damn hot.
Yeah, no, like I can turn on my Xbox One right now and it'll probably start up hot. Like that thing gets warm.
Yeah, the same thing goes for my laptop, but luckily I have an external cooler, so it can it doesn't
Alright, yeah.
heat up as much. But still, if I keep my laptop on for a long period, then it will get pretty warm.
Yeah, well,
Start burning.
I had to buy like a USB small desktop fan to put next to my laptop so it doesn't overheat too much. But even then, it still gets pretty hot.
I've got plenty of fans.
You with your custom built PC.
I'm essentially the Ryan of this podcast.
Yeah.
Hey,
PC
I have a
masterpiece.
custom built PC I'm using right now.
How old is it though?
Like 2 months.
Oh wow.
Oh, it seems
Suck it,
seems
nerd.
Logan one up you in nerdness.
Yeah, well, I don't have a job, so.
I got it with my tax
saying
return.
that, you had about a 2-hour conversation about what the best font was at school. So
So, Michael, what do you think the best font is?
well, I know now it's definitely Vag Rounded.
I think someone has mentioned it.
Times New Roman.
Yeah, Alex did.
Yeah.
Alex is the one who mentioned it, and we googled it, and we're like, yes, this is the best font ever.
It
I
was the
tempted to use
penis.
it for all my
It
schoolwork.
was the penis font, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's
What was
there's
that called?
A penis font.
It looks like cock something.
Yeah. Anyway, so I'm gonna take this break to mention something. I would call myself as a fanfiction connoisseur,
God damn it.
Oh lord.
right?
What grounds are we getting in now?
And I was looking for really, really, really bad Ruby fanfiction, right? When I came across this, the title is called Team Lads, Team Gents, and Pimponia Tower, right? So it's a Ruby fanfiction crossover with Achievement Hunter, kind of, and it's definitely worth a read. It's surprisingly good.
I'm aroused already.
There's 11 chapters, and it was last updated, if I can find it, March 27th. So it's updated like once a week or something. Again, surprisingly good. If you guys want a link,
Just give me a link so I can update the thing.
I'll put a link.
Put
there.
it in the link dump.
If there is one thing that has to be in the link dump, it's that. Because, yeah, it's definitely worth a read.
I found the cock font, by the way. It's called cock font.
Simple enough to remember.
So,
Why do round pizzas, come in square boxes?
Because
because
it's easier to stack.
I was going to say that. It's easier to have a large amount of them put into one space.
Yeah, you can't exactly have. You probably can store more square boxes in a one space than more circle boxes.
I don't
enough.
think that's how science works. I think you can store the same amount of boxes whether they're square or round. Doesn't really matter. No, you got space between all the stacks of round boxes.
It's gonna be a hassle with circle boxes, though.
Yeah.
But you just make a circle bag instead of a square bag. They only made square bags because the boxes were square. You can't put a circle box in a square bag. That just doesn't make sense.
This is freaking retarded.
Does rocks float on lava?
No.
Can you cry underwater?
You can cry in space, I know that.
Well,
But
then you probably can cry underwater.
It depends. Are you using some kind of like breathing apparatus?
Well, do I really want to answer this question?
If you've got a mask on, technically you can cry anywhere you want, provided that you're alive.
It's actually a good question. I do know you sweat in water, but crying?
Do you?
Yeah, you do.
I imagine the
If-
the
Yeah,
tears would just go straight into the water. You just wouldn't be like down your face or anything like that.
Yeah, that's what I would assume.
I know if you swim a lot, I mean your body needs to cool down anyway, and it's not because there's water around you that your body cools down, so it will still sweat, but you won't feel the sweat because it immediately becomes part of the water, so you don't feel it.
You're already just covered in water. Yeah. Interesting.
I mean,
I think there was a question that,
Science.
I think
Science
Jack
on a podcast.
posed the question to me. What was it? Would you rather have one of your testicles removed,
Yeah, this is it. Yeah, yeah.
or
this.
your nose enlarging so it's like Gavin Free size,
Or even larger.
or even bigger?
Hmm.
So
Is
either
it like
way,
a painful removal, or does it just kind of disappear in your
No,
body?
it's like surgically removed. Like some guy comes in and does it or something.
just has like some scissors,
is
snips it off. You're like, oh,
Oh,
you're done.
fuck that. I'd rather have my nose enlarged.
See, what I said to Jack that is if I had a huge nose, it might hurt my chances with the ladies. Whereas, if I had a testicle removed,
You can make up some bullshit
once they
story.
once they see that, it's probably too late for them to back out.
besides you can
True,
you can
and you could just be like, hey,
yeah,
I'm a cancer
go like I have
survivor.
testicular cancer, and be like, oh, you poor thing, and then you get some awesome
no,
pity
no.
sex.
Good idea.
You guys are freaking scrounging bastards.
I gotta work with what I got, okay?
Yeah, everyone's got to do that.
Well, how did Gavin lose his nut again? It was like he twisted. Or
He still
something.
has it. It's just mangled.
Yeah, they.
I
No.
thought-
He still
yeah,
has.
It's like stapled to his leg.
Yeah,
or something.
they stapled it to his leg.
Ah,
I know, that makes my... no.
That hurts downstairs just by
Yeah,
hearing it.
I think I'm not sure what happened, but if you get your testicle, twisted, and you don't untwist it fast enough, your ball will die off. So something like that happened, and he had to go to the hospital, and they staple it to his leg to prevent it from twisting again, or some shit like that. I don't know. I'm not familiar with.
Even on another podcast, talk somehow turns to Gavin's genitals.
He's not even on this podcast.
No offense, but I've heard stories about, when you twist a testicle, apparently it hurts so much you just can't do anything.
I
wow.
imagine so.
Tempted to try it, but
Why? Why would you want to try
I just
that?
wanted to see if it does hurt or
If
you know.
you quit, wait, you really doubt that the fact that it will hurt? You haven't been
Hey,
spending
maybe
enough
one of
time
those
with your
things.
balls, then, mate.
maybe not.
Well, you see, when it gets really lonely at night.
What I sometimes like to do is go to the shop and buy some cucumbers.
Oh God.
I wasn't gonna go that far.
You buy a pack of condoms with those cucumbers.
I don't know.
Imagine posing this question to Siri.
To who? Siri.
To Siri.
What
she'd
question?
probably-
Would you rather get your ball stapled to your leg or your nose enlarged?
Yeah.
Or would you rather get your ball stapled to your leg or your nose?
What, stapled to my leg? I mean, is my nose still attached to my face, or?
I don't even think I could bend that far down.
Neither do I.
It just gets like cut off and then, just gets cut off and then like they just staple it to your nose.
Wait,
So somebody want to do that?
If anyone
Okay,
I meant
gets
so
the
what-
asking Siri. I meant asking Siri.
Ask Siri.
So,
Oh, you want me to do it?
well, someday I'm not.
I thought you were
obviously
going to.
pile of
Okay.
shit.
Yeah, I
So
thought you
that's-
said you were
that's-
going
All right, I'll do it
Okay.
then. Fuck it.
So ask Siri what if I would rather, or if she would rather.
Staple her ball sack to her leg, or
have our nose enlarged?
Would you rather have your balls stapled to your leg or your nose enlarged? I don't think it could process that question.
Probably like, what the fuck did he just...
It's not loading.
I think you broke Siri.
Alright, I'll try with mine.
Okay, wait. Would you rather have your ball stapled to your leg or your nose enlarged? Oh, well, fuck you.
Would you rather have your ball stapled to your leg or your nose enlarged? Did you hear that?
Yeah.
What'd it say?
I found 3 hotels. 2 of them are fairly close to you. Right? This is a question I apparently asked it. Would you rather have your ball stapled to your leg or your nose enlarging?
So that's where probably got the hotel then.
Yeah,
Siri
apparently it
sucks.
doesn't really work that well.
Yeah.
But Cortana could answer that.
Yeah.
You can make Cortana like sing songs and stuff.
Really?
Yeah, if you ask Cortana sing me a song, it'll just like randomly sing like part of a song.
I'm sorry, but some people are gonna use that app for very weird things. I'm pretty sure.
Cortana, tell me you love me.
Oh, but I mean more disturbing things.
Tell me you love me.
I'm trying to keep it PG.
We've
Yeah.
already talked about
'Cause,
dicks and balls and whatnot. And now you want to keep it PG? You're 30 minutes too late, jackass.
Did you hear that?
No.
Right, I'll fucking try that again. Tell me you love me.
You're looking for love in all the wrong places.
Man, you even got rejected by a machine.
Yeah.
I better just go fucking jump off a building.
So, change the topic quickly. Captain America 2. Has anyone seen it?
I haven't seen the first one, so...
I don't even know what that
You
is.
suck, Jack. Wait, you don't?
I've never heard
Captain
of that.
America and the Winter Soldier.
Oh,
Yeah,
jeez.
like
Oh,
Avengers.
Captain America.
Yeah.
It sounded
Captain.
like you said
Okay, so I'm not
cats
the only
in
one who heard
America.
cats then. I thought cats...
Yeah, I
No,
heard
I heard
Captain
cats
as well,
in
but I
America.
assumed Captain.
Yeah, Captain
I don't
America.
even know if
yeah.
it's out here.
the
Hey,
superhero.
I was like, cats in America.
I was really confused for a moment. I thought, is this some kind of weird indie
Yeah.
musical thing that I've missed?
I can understand how that would be very confusing.
But I don't know if it's out here.
But no, I haven't seen Captain America.
I'm probably gonna see it
Okay.
soon because I actually want to see it. First one was alright, in my opinion.
It's I would say it's better than the first one
Okay.
because I feel like with Captain America and Thor, both of those, they were really just kind of so that they could push out the Avengers and no one would be confused as to who these characters were. It wasn't really just about making a film about these characters.
Yeah.
Whereas
Yeah, I can see that
with-
because the first
No,
Thor wasn't. that
the
good.
first Thor
Yeah.
was actually pretty bad in my opinion. I mean, it's not that I hated it,
it was
but
okay.
it wasn't good. First Captain America was decent enough.
It was okay. But the second Thor and the second Captain America, both better than the first, and both are pretty good.
Second Thor is pretty good. That's the Dark World one, right? Yeah, I've
Yeah.
seen that one. It's pretty good, actually.
How do you guys feel about the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie? The one.
I have no idea.
Never watched the cartoon, so
I
Pardon me?
wasn't really big enough of a fan of the cartoon to be really bothered. The one thing I will say is the turtles themselves look pretty damn freaky, although
Yeah.
not as freaky as the older live-action films.
You mean the one in the 90s?
Yeah, because the
I
turtles.
just watched those last night, and see, I still love those movies. I thought the turtles looked fine. The
really,
new ones, though,
I think they look
definitely.
terrifying in the old live-action one. But yeah. Well, like I say, there's not. I wasn't really enough of a fan to be too bothered about it.
Yeah.
I just like the old movies, and I think the new movie looks kind of weird.
Yeah.
Not sure what to think of it
They
yet.
could pull it off. I don't think anything they've showed so far has definitely just ruined it.
They have Michael Bay doing
Ooh, explosion guy.
it. Exactly.
massive building crashing down. As you can probably guess, I have hiccups.
Or you.
What?
Poor you.
Oh right, I thought you said or you. Fuck.
So, right?
Yes.
Would you accept this? You get $1 million, but you have to blow a guy.
Depends. Depends on
I
the
said
guy.
no.
I
Are we
would do
talking like 500 pounds, fat guy, somewhere in a dark alley,
Vin
or
Diesel.
are we talking
Oh.
about, I don't know, Ewan McGregor, somewhere in a nice sauna area?
See, I think it would have to be, for me, a professional setting with a contract stating the guy was clean and sanitized before I had to
Okay,
blow it.
what about Dan the Man? You have to blow Dan the Man, and you get $1 million.
And he's clean. He has no STD.
Probably.
I think I
Is
don't-
Dan a man?
He could do. He hangs around with
Yeah,
Gavin,
okay.
so
yeah,
He
I'll
has
probably
many-
do it. I mean, I would probably drown myself in shame later,
I'd-
but
I'd-
I'll probably do it.
I'd pay $1 million. Really,
Drown yourself in shame with $1 million.
That can buy a lot of liquor, dude.
And the fact that you met Dan
Oh.
the Man, even if it was his penis in your face, but
Yeah, you don't even get to see his face. It's just like it's like blurred out.
then how would we know it was Dan the Man?
You
You
just
could
have
just
to
be
trust.
blowing some guy who...
Well, yeah, trust. It's a trust thing.
Have any of you guys seen the Jeopardy and what was the other one? Wheel of Fortune.
Wheel of
Oh,
Fortune.
Wheel of Fortune.
those Let's Plays were funny,
Yes.
man.
Yeah, they were pretty funny.
You know how Michael said pronounced it Geopardy to pronounce it, to
Oh,
like, spell
yeah.
it? I just did that in my
That's,
head.
that's actually a good technique.
But I'm. Do you think
It-
they
it
were
worked.
being sincere in
Yeah,
their
it does
answers
work.
when they didn't know stuff, or was it just?
There was a
I
couple.
think Michael and Ray were.
You know, beach yum.
A couple of times I was like, "Come on, how don't you know this?"
Yeah.
I didn't
With
know
some of them,
most of them.
I was like, even I know that shit, and American culture isn't, my strongest suit.
A raised dinner plate one.
Or when Ray said, "Who the fuck's Eisenhower?"
Who the fuck's Ike?
Yeah.
Oh, that was really fun.
I'm mocking you there, Jack.
Hmm?
I'm mocking you, Jack.
Well, fuck you.
Alright.
Oh, stop the
So,
bullying,
have
man.
any of you heard of the film? Have any of you
Start the
heard?
Bullying 2014.
Yeah, it's Start the Bullying because it's 2014. Have any of you heard of the film called Chronicle?
Nope.
Not
Uh,
really.
No, it's about partly three guys get superpowers after they discover something apparently.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I'm calling bullshit and saying the director completely ripped me off, because about a year or two previous, I wrote a story that had it was a very similar plot. So, I want money.
Good luck in that
Good luck
fucking
with that.
lawsuit.
I don't have proof, but take my word for it. I deserve money.
Yeah, I'd say give the guy a call and see what he has to say about that.
I think I'd probably
Also,
laugh
his
at.
$200 lawyer will $200 an hour lawyer will probably deny everything,
Yeah, probably.
unless you can conjure up a $300 an hour lawyer. Then you're probably then the situation would be a bit different.
Who's that really good lawyer dude?
What a question! Who's that really good lawyer,
Uh.
dude? There's a lot of lawyer dudes out there.
Gee,
I don't think he's real, but Phoenix Wright, that's it. Phoenix Wright. I'll get Phoenix Wright to defend.
Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney.
Yeah, he's definitely
I
not
thought you
real.
were talking about a real life lawyer.
I was thinking of Harvey Birdman.
All right, so what's up with Phoenix Wright?
This is a morbid would you rather.
Oh, I'm.
Would
intrigued.
you
Yes.
would you rather using your bare hands in the life of an average human baby or 100 cute puppies?
wait, so repeat the
Gonna have
question?
to go with
Yeah.
a human baby.
Would you rather using your bare hands in the life of an average human baby or 100 cute puppies?
100 puppies
Yeah,
is a
I
lot.
probably
Human baby.
yeah.
That's
My
a lot of
arms,
strangling. I
my
can't
hands
get
would probably
away
get
with
tired.
one.
Like, oh, I'm so tired of strangling all these puppies. But on the other hand, I could make myself a nice fur coat.
You know, skinning those
Yeah,
puppies.
human skin is not that.
Well, you've already killed them.
Human skin is not good for coats, so I'd go for. I might go for the puppies.
It's good for books, though. You like skin the baby and then like get a book and then like cover it in the skin.
Oh, there's something. Where is it? There was something like Harvard University or some shit found out like some of its books were actually bound in human flesh.
What?
Their books.
Jesus Christ.
Well, the books they had in
What?
the library.
That's
And we just.
kind of
Oh, where the fuck is it?
yeah.
I want you to look it up right now because
It was on my Facebook feed, so that's gonna take a while. Talk about something else.
I'm just googling it. Harvard
Hunger
Google,
Games.
Harvard Human thingies, and Boston Magazine.
Did anyone watch the new Hunger Games film?
Nope, I've never watched the first one either.
Yeah, that myth.
I watched
It's
the
a myth
first one.
about the human flesh thing, according to.
The first one gets 4 out of 5. 4 out of 10, sorry. Second one gets maybe a 5 or a 6. The books get a 3 out of 10. They suck.
Right, so back to the human skin books. According to the BostonMagazine.com, that Harvard book bound in human flesh isn't actually bound in human flesh, it's sheepskin. Sorry, folks. That was the first,
Aw.
but
and I just googled it, that was the first thing I got. So, damn it, you still got the damn hiccups, Jack?
yeah, and I've been holding my breath every so often, and it's not going away. So
Well,
you have to
maybe-
just deal with it.
Drink a glass of water.
You know those kind of it might be a little weird, but here's a really cool hiccup trick that it works 100% of the time. Rip your throat out.
Right? That's one way to end your miserable life.
No more throw, no more hiccups.
You would really want to do that, wouldn't you, Michael?
Just get a knife or something and hack it out.
I'm alright, thanks.
Also, yeah.
Yeah, I
water
think
might
that
be
the
good.
water thing would be
It
my
would be
first
boring.
choice.
I've got the next best thing, Iron Brewer. Oh. So hopefully this will help.
So, news things. I didn't know the patch was going to be uploaded to the No.
Yeah, that was like pretty much the entire selling point of the No.
Was it?
Yeah, the patch was moving to it.
But that wasn't the selling point of
Makes
the thing, right? I mean, they announced later that post No launch that they were gonna move the patch to the No. It wasn't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
post
it
No,
wasn't before the
they
patch.
did it.
Before they, released the No, they were gonna say we're gonna release the No on the patch on the No, but that was something that they, I think, decided after they launched the No. I don't know. That was a lot of No. Jesus.
Folks know.
To be honest, the first couple of times,
Yeah.
the joke at the end of No, pretty funny. Now it's getting annoying.
What's the
Yeah,
joke?
they
I
always
haven't
go,
seen
and we'll
any of
keep
it
you
yet.
in the know. In the beginning, it was fairly funny, but now it's just getting ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah.
As
You
Ray
know-
would say, cringeworthy.
Post it r/cringe. You could just taste the cringe. What they need to bring back is the quick draw pew pew thing that Miles came up with in the first episode of Quick Draw. I thought that was
Well,
pretty
did-
funny. You know, Miles was like the catchphrase should be like quick draw, like pew 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 pew. But
If people are wondering what the hell we're talking about, just Quick Draw's a sponsor only thing.
you peasants wouldn't know about
okay.
it. Filthy mouth breathers. Unsponsored swines.
So I finished watching
great
Game
job,
of Thrones. Like, up-
Season 1 or just all of them? All three?
All of it.
Okay.
All the way up to 3.
Wait.
So that
Wait,
Red
wait,
Wedding,
wait.
right?
Doesn't
I
the new season start today? Or
What?
am I wrong?
It starts
starts in 2 days.
incredibly soon at least.
Oh, I thought it
Starts on the
started
6th.
4th. Might be.
No, that's the Elder Scrolls Online.
I'm confused.
That launched.
Game of Thrones.
Anyway, Game of Thrones, because nobody really cares too much about the Elder Scrolls Online. The Red Wedding, I did not expect it coming because I've not read any of the books and I've not listened to anybody throwing out any
I had
spoilers.
Spoiler alert!
Oh yeah, spoiler alert. It's been more than 2 weeks.
Hold on.
I think we can
No, hold on. Yeah, it's been way more than 2 weeks, but I'm not going to spoil much from it. But holy shit, I did not expect that.
Holy shit, I did expect that because I had heard. Actually, I think it was all the Red Wedding reaction videos that made me go, right, fuck it, I'm watching this show now.
Basically, Red Wedding happens season 3, episode 9. If you're wondering which
Oh man,
specific episode
when I
of
knew
Game of
that
Thrones.
the episode was coming, because I read all the books, I know what was coming, and it was really funny when everyone rectified, like, oh my god, they killed him, blah blah blah. Yeah, they killed him in a horrible way, and I saw that coming. It was actually a pretty good episode.
Yeah, well, I'm purposely trying not to spoil anything in case anybody hasn't watched Game of Thrones. I don't know
Well,
why you wouldn't have.
not much of a spoiler to just say, kill him, really.
Lots of
Well,
people die.
it's a massacre, basically.
Spoiler
basically.
alert, Sean Bean dies.
A lot of main characters die.
Oh yeah, Sean Bean died first fucking season.
The
He
funny
dies in
thing
everything
about
he plays in.
the Red Wedding is that Robb Stark isn't actually a main character in the books, as to say. The books are
Is he
told
not?
from different characters' point of view. So you've got chapters for Tyrion, Caitlyn, Sansa, Arya, and all that shit. But yeah, Jon Snow.
Jon
but
Snow.
Robb Stark.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
But Robb Stark doesn't have his own
Sorry.
point of view character. It's all told
Huh.
through other characters' point of view chapters, mostly Caitlyn. So I think that's why it was easier to kill him off.
Yeah, but I really enjoyed it,
Yeah,
and
you
I'm
should
like,
read
I
the
want
books if
more.
you enjoyed the show.
Well, usually I wreck my books, so I probably have to get
yeah.
a Kindle or like buy on Kindle or something.
Would recommend 10 out of 10.
Yeah, the guy
Yeah,
who
I
has a
bought-
Kindle
I-
in it.
Yeah.
I have
I
one.
watched
They're pretty
the
nice.
first season of Game of Thrones, I think a couple of years ago, sometime during an exam period, and I saw the entire season in a day or two, and then I decided, well, no time like the present to buy all the books, so I bought, I think, book 2, and then the 2 parts of book 3 and book 4. During my examinations and after my examinations, I bought book 5. Needless to say, my examinations didn't go all too well then. But yeah, it's pretty good books. I mean, definitely worth the read. Really interesting. So, George R. R. Martin, you owe me $50 right now.
Don't
yeah, and don't die. Also that.
Apparently, he's already told like the people who are making the TV
Yeah,
show how
that's
he
the
wants
same
it to
thing
end.
I've heard.
Yeah. That was probably a wise choice. I wasn't, when I first watched it, I'm not super into it. It's okay, and when it comes back, I'll probably watch it. But I liked it better than Breaking Bad, and I've barely seen any of what the Walking Dead, and I'm
To
not
be
planning
honest,
on
I've seen
doing that.
the first 2 seasons, maybe from Breaking Bad, and I did not really like it that much. And I saw The Walking Dead up until the end of season 3 and a little bit of season 4, and then I quit watching because everything just goes wrong all the time. It's just
Especially now.
it just doesn't feel right that everything always goes downhill. I want to see, just an entire season where they just do nothing. For instance, just grow fucking wheat and tomatoes and then go on a hunt. I don't know. Some, mundane stuff, but something you could relate to, like, oh yeah, I would definitely do that.
Yeah.
I've only watched like about a few episodes into Breaking Bad. He's already revealed to the family that he has lung cancer because initially he hides it, and I'm actually finding it hard to watch.
I honestly,
Just wait.
I had to fast forward quite a lot of it because it's just boring breakfast scenes or
Yeah, once you
Faff.
get to about season 3, mid-season 2 and season 3, that's when it starts picking up a lot, and it gets really good.
I think I watched. I think I maybe done 2.5 seasons, so that's how many
Pardon me?
episodes.
I honestly couldn't tell you.
Say I think I watched like 25 episodes or something. Out of those, total time actually watched it without fast forwarding was probably totaled about 10 episodes at most. Because I was just like, oh, another boring scene, and I do not enjoy Breaking Bad at all, and I don't understand why other people. It's fun when they're making meth or they're in trouble or whatever. Those bits are fun, and then it just goes back to boring, and I'm just like, nope, I'm done.
Yeah, it's some parts are hard to watch, but once it gets later in the season, especially the last season was really good. You could probably just skip to that and not miss anything important.
Yeah, but if you do that, then there's probably a lot of things you miss. Some references and backstory
Yeah, there's some
and all that
references
shit.
you don't understand.
I don't know. Breaking Bad, it never ever appealed to me because I read all the reviews, everything. Everyone was like, "Oh, it's so great! You gotta watch this, best show ever!" Blah blah blah. I downloaded, I think, all seasons that were available at the time, and I watched maybe the first 2, and then I was like, "Yeah, I totally don't care at all." I mean, I couldn't, bond with Walter White in any way. His motives were so weird and crazy that I couldn't just feel with him and stick with it.
Yeah, that's understandable.
So we have about 10 minutes left.
Do we?
Yep.
I suppose if we're going for an hour.
52 minutes so far.
Well, 52 minutes if we count the faff beforehand. We're actually at about 51.
Yeah. So someone doesn't agree with me here, but has everyone seen Iron Man 2?
Is it the
Ages
one
ago,
with
I can't even remember it.
the other robot suits?
It's the one with Whiplash.
I don't know which one that. Is it the one with the
Yes, I've
where
seen
he and his friend fight the Russian dude? Okay, yeah. Then I've seen it sort of.
It sucks, right? It's one of the worst Iron Man films.
I haven't seen
or
3.
It is the worst.
But 2 wasn't that good, to be honest. First one was well written, was really good, but the second one, I was like, I don't really care for it that much.
Can't even remember it.
The second one was awful. The first, I'm kind of debating between the first one and the third one for the best. It's pretty close. I'd probably go with the first one as the best, though.
I haven't seen the third one yet.
Haven't seen the first or third.
I think I've seen all of I think I've seen almost all of the post Avengers Marvel films.
Yeah, I'm trying
that
to
came out. I think.
watch all of those as well because, to be honest, the Avengers movie really, got me into the whole superhero movie thing again.
Yeah, it's one of the best superhero films.
Yeah, it really is.
Come
It's
out recently.
Really, really good. I really enjoyed it. So then I started watching other movies. Like I think I saw Thor and Captain America: The First Avenger after I saw the Avengers. Because I saw the Avengers and it was such a great movie that I started watching those movies, and I'm gonna probably see the new Captain America pretty soon.
Do you guys think you'll watch the Guardians of the Galaxy?
I don't know. I know
Probably,
nothing
yeah.
about that. So
I'll probably wait until after it's out of theaters.
There was a cartoon, an Avengers cartoon on Disney, the Disney Channel. I think it was Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes or something.
yeah, I think I know the one you're talking
yeah.
about.
It only got 2 seasons, which is kind of sucky because it was actually fairly good. So a lot of the kind of plot twists and reveals from the films, I've kind of been like, oh, I saw it coming, and I've kind of got a very basic background knowledge of the comics as well. So there's nothing that I'm like, oh, I didn't see that coming a lot. But I'd recommend watching it, by the way. I don't know where you could get it, maybe on Netflix or
The internet.
or Hulu or
Last time you said you would probably get something off Netflix. It wasn't on Netflix.
I'm just assuming that Netflix has everything.
Trust me, it probably doesn't.
It definitely doesn't.
Close to it though.
Also got around to watching
Great movie.
Frozen recently.
Oh god.
Never seen
It's
it.
a good movie, but it's way too hyped. It wasn't as good as everyone was saying it was.
I'd probably agree with you there. It's definitely good. It's better than Tangled.
Yeah, I haven't seen Tangled either.
I haven't even
but
seen
I
Tangled,
thought
but-
Frozen was pretty good. I mean,
Like, it was well written and it was cute and all that, but
yeah,
I just didn't.
I
see
can
the
understand
hype
that.
behind it.
The hype
Yeah.
was, a bit too much, but it was a very good movie. The thing that bothered me most was the weird script, to be honest. The characters were good, but the story was weird. And I don't know, some things just didn't make any sense.
Yeah,
And I mean, the entire thing with Sven, in the beginning he's all alone with a fucking reindeer, apparently surviving on his own, and then he gets taken in by trolls. What? How? How does
Yeah,
that
that's
even work? I mean, first of all,
bit
how can a
strange.
child survive without any parents? Second of all, if he did have parents, why weren't they looking for their son? Yeah, I
You gotta
know,
remember,
I know.
this is Disney.
But that doesn't
Yeah.
mean that the
Disney.
story doesn't have to make. I mean, the story does have to make sense. For instance, the original Lion King, the story in it is really, really good. It makes sense.
Yeah,
Wait,
I'll agree
what?
with you there.
Still haven't watched that.
You haven't.
Spoiler alert.
I know what happens. I mean, I
It's
think
been
everybody knows what the.
years.
It's been fucking years. I think everybody knows what happens in The Lion King.
Yeah, The Lion King was good. Especially a lot of things I've seen about it, which I definitely agree was the villain Scar wasn't just kind of.
Yeah.
He was a pretty decent villain.
He was a prick.
Yeah, he's a
that's
prick.
that's a trait villains have, that
But,
they're
I mean-
a prick, or most of them have that anyway. But I also liked
Yeah.
what's he called from Jungle Book? Shere Khan, or Tiger from Jungle Book, the evil tiger that wants to eat Mowgli. Isn't he called Shere Khan? Or he was also
I think you're right.
He was-
It's
he
been
was
like
good.
15 years.
I mean, most of the movie you don't even see him, but you gotta fear that tiger. That was pretty.
Yeah.
I mean, you only see him, during the thunderstorm scene at the end, more or less. And before that, they always talk about him, but you rarely see him. But you still fear him because of how they talk about him. It's really well written, so it's
Yeah.
funny how a good story can influence a movie so heavily.
So, Disney films.
I hate them all.
Do you?
Clearly.
the bad guy in Frozen was kind
Yeah.
of a dick too, especially at the end.
Oh yeah. If I actually hadn't seen something about Frozen before watching it, I definitely probably wouldn't have seen that coming.
See, I'd
The-
seen it, but I forgot about it, and then when it was like, "Oh, if only someone loved you," I was like, "Holy shit, that was a brutal line!"
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Like, it caught me off guard.
And I like the whole thing at the end as well, when they get her unfrozen. Where it's like you need like
True
an
love.
act of a true love or
An
whatever.
act of true love.
Yeah, I was like, oh, well, at least they're not gonna pull the complete bullcrap way. Where what's his face?
Prince.
I can't remember his name.
That guy.
Christoph, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, okay, I was because it's like, oh, you're expecting. It's just like, oh, he's just gonna go and kiss her, and then
Yeah.
I'm glad
it's
they didn't
really
go
good
for
that
it.
they.
yeah. Unless you're a shipper, and you write fan fiction, then it's
No
not
offense,
just a
but
sisterly
shippers
hug.
are weird. Really weird.
We don't talk.
I mean, Some
Yes.
ships I can understand.
Very weird.
Some of them are weird.
Like going back to
A
What is
shipper
a
is
shipper?
Yeah,
someone
what is a shipper?
You don't know?
who, ships characters together in a relationship, so he puts them together in a romantic relationship. And this can be normal
Oh.
Like
relationships between man and woman, but you also have, homosexual relationships. And you have to
So I
think,
can already guess where this is going.
no, nothing wrong
Nothing
with that.
wrong with
But if you
homosexual
suddenly see two
relationships.
characters from a movie or a show that you like that would never go together, suddenly, for instance, being, or drawn, kissing
each
and
other
shit,
off.
then
God, you don't
it's
need
kind of really
food.
weird.
I'll give you an example. Some people ship Griff / Simmons from
Oh,
RBB.
I've
yeah.
heard of those.
Yeah, it's
I'm
best
not even
you
gonna,
nope
no,
the
no,
fuck
no,
out of there.
no, no.
Or which
Especially since if you know what they actually look like Gus and Jeff.
yeah.
Like, that's what I picture. I don't picture two.
Oh god,
people
now you
armed.
put that
Yeah.
image
Picture
in my
Gus and
head.
Jeff.
Or one which is even worse is like Yang
Ew,
/ Ruby
ew.
shippers.
I was
which is,
actually
like,
thinking that.
Come on.
I was actually thinking that when you're describing like putting two people together. I was like, if I had to pick two people in Ruby, it'd probably have to
Also-
be Yang and Ruby.
I can't get it out of my head right
Yeah.
now. Jesus. So that's coming up in my dreams tonight.
Or so there was one. It was
Write a fanfic about that in the morning.
It was there was a fan fiction. It was sister / just a random alien. Which yeah.
Don't go into detail, please.
Well, it definitely goes into detail.
But how
Yeah, I'm not gonna
how does
really
the key
say much
fit
more
the
than
hole,
that.
if I can put it like that, euphemistically?
If
Um,
you picture
you just
like
make him human.
No, if you picture like a kind of torpedo shape, is really what I would say.
Right, can we just stop, please?
Like I said, I'm a fan fiction connoisseur.
Right. So,
I've
Jesus.
seen some things. I've read some things. Horrible.
do you want me to just wrap this up now? Make him
Well,
stop.
Well, thank you guys for listening to our podcast about.
Yeah, it was nice while it
various
lasted.
We have a website, chatroompodcast.com, Twitter @chatroompodcast. We have an RT group, the Chatroom Podcast, obviously. We're on
sponsor
iTunes
chat.
as well.
Yeah,
We have a sponsor chat.
if you
As
want to
well.
go and talk to other
Be
people.
sure to share us in the forums, or if you see us, say hi.
Yeah,
Yeah,
please. We'll probably
especially
in
Logan.
sponsor chat every now and then. Or
Uh,
try
lurk in
to.
the forums
I go
all
into
day, so.
the sponsor chat room fairly not fairly often, maybe once or twice a week. So
Yeah, but there's usually a shit ton of people in that.
yeah.
Yeah, no, it's so hard to keep up with it.
But how many of them are famous, like I am?
Right, okay.
Fair enough.
So this has been episode 4. Thank you for listening / watching if you're on YouTube. Oh yeah, we have a YouTube channel. Forgot that.
There will be, there's links to all this stuff in the.
Link dump and in the group as well.
Great,
Sorry. I
Great way
almost
to end the
stabbed
podcast
corkscrew
on that.
through my leg.
bye.
Yeah. So
Bye.
yeah. See ya.
Bye. God damn it, Mikey.